Ba, ba, ba. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, your friendly neighborhood Matt from Diazable. And today is a special review because surprisingly, I've already reviewed both these bands without even knowing that they were going to collab. Like, what is that? Like, how cool is that? And with that being said, I'm checking out the bands Without Love and Time Heist, or Time X Heist, depending on who you are. But yeah, with their split that's coming out this year. A little bit about these guys. Without Love is from England. Time Heist is from Colorado, and they both play hardcore music, but with their own little different styles to it. Time Heist is a straight edge youth crew style of hardcore, while Without Love is more on the side of melodic hardcore, I would say. And they decided to do a split together. Just really strange coincidence that I had reviewed them beforehand. And so this is my overall thoughts of this split that they put together. And a little bit about the split. It's two original songs from each band, and then one cover song from an older hardcore band. So pretty interesting stuff. Well, yeah, I was gonna say pretty standard, but still pretty interesting. Kicking this split EP off is Time Heist with the song Keep On Fighting. It's a very deep and catchy song with the drums starting off the song. And it's a little bit of a long intro, but once it kind of kicks in, there's like a flurry of like youth crew like vibes and sound. And I would say compared to what I listened to before on their older EP, The Odds Against Tomorrow, they sound surprisingly really tight here. Like they sound a lot better. So I was really impressed that this is the song they were kicking off with their new split and everything, and I was thoroughly surprised with it. It was good. And with that being said, this is the first single that's out, and I want to play a little clip for y'all. If you guys like it, check it out on the Spotify list. Links down below. But yeah,
We keep pushing on until there's nothing left. We'll keep on fighting until the end. Until the end.
I'll leave you on that. But yeah, that's what they're sounding like now. Hey guys, and then we move along to It's Never Too Late. The bass and the guitar sound really mixed well on this track. The backing vocals though are kind of lost in the mix a bit and really hard to hear sometimes, but I'm wondering, I think that's what they did on purpose, but at the same time I was really trying to listen to them and couldn't really catch them. It's another simple like youth crew style sound. Like they're doing it pretty well and there's nothing wrong with it. Drums sound very dynamic on this track. The second half of the song is a lot better than the first half for sure. The vocals are mixed pretty well throughout this track. And then finally, the cover song, My Better Half from the band One Last Wish. They aren't changing too much with this cover than the original. They're just, if anything, they're just bringing that song to a newer audience with a 2023 like production because it sounds really good. The production sounds heavenly on this one. And his vocals really match this style of music, surprisingly. That's one thing also I really noticed. Guitars sound really good, playing well together. It's a very fire cover. Like it might be better than their original, kind of. Yeah, and I feel like it's a bold statement to say, but with that production and his vocals, it really elevates this cover. So kudos, guys. Now, switching gears, we're going to go over to the Without Love side of the EP. It starts off with a song called Worthless that has a slow build that goes into like a slow, groovy vibe. The drums sound very full, very nice and hefty here. The mix sounds really good as well. Guest vocals, whoever had the guest vocals on this track, they're really bringing some heat with them for sure. And what else did I have here? I wanted to say the drum fills sound really, really nice, and it has a really nice raw breakdown at the end of the song. Tumbling into the song Chosen Few, which is one of the lead singles of this split. It's a very fast start with some added rhythm to it. It has a really nice rhythm to it. And the drums are really good here. They're killer. They sound like phenomenal on this track. I will say the guitars might be a little mic'd up too loud. They sound very scratchy at times. Riffs are solid. Just at times the miking of the guitars kind of get in the way of the song. And with that being said, here's a clip of Chosen Few.
Walk into the right to these arms, not for protection, simply to bask in your reflection.
Solid track. And now their cover of the song Redemption from the band Inside Out. Guitars sound really crispy here and good. Like they got a nice crunch to them. Sounds good. Bass is very prominent here on this track. They really put the bass up front in terms of the mixing, I think. It's a good cover compared to the original. Nothing really new added to it, minus maybe his vocal performance is a lot different from the original. Something about it was like it's good, but nothing too amazing in terms of cover. They covered it well. The ending of the song is stronger than and tighter than the rest of the song for sure. Like they really got it locked in by the end of it. And yeah, so that is the split from these two bands, Time Heist and Without Love. First, I want to say Time Heist, compared to their older EP that I listened to, it is a step up and an improvement in their sound in that youth crew style that they are doing. Noticeably, the drums are very, very tight and sound really good on this split. Probably the most memorable part from Time Heist's part of the EP. However, I would say that the cover of their song from Last Wishes, My Better Half, really shows that these guys have potential. Given the right time and material, I think these guys can really come out with some good songs later down in their future. So I am really excited to keep tabs on them. Yeah. And then we have Without Love. They're coming in with like no disappointments or anything. They always come out really solid with the work they've done compared to their EP. I checked out Surrender, and now there hasn't been a drop in quality, but they haven't really shown anything higher. They're consistently good is what I want to say. Tight playing. The drums are very strong, very good drums. Creative guitar writing and bass writing. The new songs have a lot of good energy to them, which I'm really appreciating. However, the cover song was good, but not too amazing compared to Time Heist's cover of their song. Yeah, so Without Love, they're just solid, being solid. They're solid as a rock, I think, overall. And I just realized, should I combine this as an overall experience in terms of rating, or should I rate them separately? One moment as I think this over. Okay, I'm back. And overall, surprisingly, based on like my scoring system and everything, the both sides from Time Heist and Without Love are equally good in their own ways. And overall, I feel like they are separately an 8. And so they even out perfectly. So I think overall, yeah, that together, this EP, this split from Time Heist and Without Love is a solid 8 out of 10. So good job to Time Heist and Without Love for dropping a new split. Check out the links below for their music and other stuff and material. Pick up a shirt, pick up some music, support your local scene. And I am Matt from Diazville signing off. Thanks for coming by again. Thanks for coming by again. Let me know what you liked about, what you didn't like about my videos. Links down below. Comment down below. Like, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Later.